on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and we're having coffee in my Love More mug. Some great guidance just in that picture on my mug. More love. Please, if you enjoy these types of messages, please subscribe and like to my YouTube channel. My desire is to positively impact as many people in the world as I can while I am present on this planet. You could help in that desire if you would. Also, I wanted to tell you I have a retreat coming in May 8th through the 15th. It's called Beyond Healing. Incredible for those of you who are awakening to the truth of who you are, who need some more help with just that clearing out of what you are not to allow you to see the truth of who you are. It's for seekers, for way showers, for confused people in this walk that is easily confused in this humanness that we live in. So today's message, um, it's about just hanging. It's about this time of when things don't seem to be moving forward real easily. And personally, for me, that's some of the more difficult times because I'm a doer. I'm one that makes things happen. I get things done. I push forward. Years ago, a friend gave me a card that I have on my wall here. She who never gives up. And I love it because number one, the picture is very much me, but I am reminded that in times, especially these times when it feels as though nothing is going on, that this is some of the most powerful work that we can do is in the just allowing and just being. The overarching message is embrace the feminine. And this is about the yin times in our lives, the times when things don't seem to be moving forward. We are receiving, we are nurturing, we are loving ourselves. We're attending to ourselves in these times when the world seems to be getting crazier and crazier because it is, because this big shift that is being ushered in is gonna be some tumultuous times for us. We are now receiving the inner work quietly that needs to be done with us, within us, for us to do what we need to do moving forward. So the first card that came up was stagnation in the rooted woman, the bog. This time of it is time to just allow the sit and spin kind of energy, the nothing really seems to be happening in the world, but at least in my world, I'm not moving forward. Things aren't just fulminating, growing. It's also winter. This is that time when things are not going to grow real well. We're just in the planning stages. We're in the fulminating. We're getting ready to sprout, to grow. And the strength and endurance, it takes time, and we are being given during these quiet times. We're being given the tools, even though they may not be forefront in our mind, they may not be appearing to us right now. The strength and endurance has to do with just keeping connected. I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me, to our guides, angels, companions, that higher power, to allow them to do the inner work, the inner changes, the things that sometimes seem like stagnation. And some of that work is shadow work, the stuff that comes up that doesn't always feel so good. Old beliefs, old ways of thinking, old patterns of thought. These are the things that are coming up for our examination to choose differently. I choose to look at this aspect. I choose to let go of the powerlessness, this fear that the media on all fronts want us to be in, want to keep us in. That those powers that were, that cabal that is ruling, they want us divided. They want to keep us in fear. And so it's our job to do the inner work of staying peaceful, releasing the fear, releasing those things that are lies, that tell us we are not anything special, that we are not enough, that we aren't who we're supposed to be, that we have no place in this world. Those are all lies. Any of you watching a video like this are way showers, light workers, seekers, and you are the ones that are being prompted to do the inner work now and allowing the other things to be done for you. This next card is the, what is it, the four? No, the five of air. And look at how she's blindfolded and there's this face, this mask underneath. This is about, it is time to take off this mask. Good morning, Julia. It is time to allow your true authentic self to be seen, to come through, to be shown to the world. But that doesn't mean with a blast. It's like learning about the difference between assertiveness and aggressiveness. Asserting our energy in the beginning can often come out as aggression. And that's how we want this to be. We don't want it to be aggressive. We want it to be, here I am. This is truly who I am. It's okay if you don't love that or accept that. It's not my job to be for anybody else what they think I need to be. I need to be for me from the absolute most important person in the world right now. I can't do anybody else's work. I can only do mine. So it's important for us to understand that this time of quiet within us is that time to nurture ourselves, love ourselves, discover more about what we do and do not desire in this world and do not need within us. It is all about us because we're the ones that are sharing our energy. And the type of energy is what we have the ability to shift. I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready. Guide me to your higher power, your angels, your guides, your companions, and you have them. You don't have to know their names in order to bring them in. And if that brings up a doubt in you that you actually can interact and begin to create this life, then ask for that doubt, that powerlessness to be lifted so that you can believe in the fact that you are the ones with your focus. If you keep focusing on all that is bringing fear, all the dissension, all that is powerlessness, that is more of the evidence you will bring into your life to prove to you that you are right. If you focus on what you are desiring and this inner understanding, there is more to me than what I'm living right now. I don't really know exactly what that is, but it's a huge step in the allowing of your power to come through. The next card that comes up is the Counselor, and that is the 12 of Earth, the Counselor, but it came up in reverse. And this is that time when it's saying, not really maybe the time for you to be the one that is offering in the world. It is the time for you to be receiving. And you all know how this fits, particularly if it's been quiet. I received the message probably a couple months ago, that quiet, that the calm, that the not really feeling like things are moving forward very well is where I need to be right now, because this is the time of healing of myself, taking care of myself, nurturing myself, and allowing myself to be, just be. And like I said, being is not something that is real easy for me. I'm the doer, I'm the get things done. And so, those last couple of days, it's like, really? I mean, I've been being for a couple months now. When are things going to shift? I'm really ready for things to shift. Anytime would be great. And old beliefs about me and about things in my life and how I walk in this life and this world are coming up, and they're coming up to be released. Much of what we're carrying, these old things, is I'm not worth of anything. I don't really have the ability. I'm not anything special, are ancestral. And they are the things you want to connect to your guides, angels, companions, and bring to me the awareness of how to let these go. People will walk into your life. People will say things to you. Signboards will give you directions and information that you need. And it is a huge time of inner growth, these quieter times. So allow them to be, but engage in creativity of every kind that you have, whether that's music, listening to music, drawing. I've been doing lots of mandalas just because they feel good, bringing through and sometimes directing the type of healing within the symbols I'm bringing in that mandala, the type of healing I desire. And it's a simple thing. It's not for anybody else. It is strictly for me. And what is it? Sometimes it's cooking, sometimes it's inventing in cooking. It can be crocheting. It can be walking in nature and breathing in and allowing Gaia, Mother Earth, nature to minister and heal us. She is a big player. There's lots of shifting going on in her, and us offering her love and gratitude is huge in this world. And so allow the truth to be quiet for you right now. The next card that came up was the stone circle. All these hinges. There are hinges all over the world that have been created, sacred sites, and there are codes in those hinges that are coded for this time right now. Those of us who are the land workers, I was given the understanding quite a while ago that I was going to be working with the land. Now, I love Mother Nature. I love water. If I can be in water, I'm the happiest. But just getting out, I don't really know what that looks like. I am trusting that I will be given the understanding of what that looks like. I also know that bringing in the codes through these mandalas is a way to ground in the energies of these codes. The how is not our business. The how isn't something that I want to be looking for because that gets me pretty jumbled up in my head, in my humanness. Open, willing, and ready, guide me. The how I get to let go. The stone circle is also saying that we are connected to Gaia, and in that inner energy of Gaia, the mycelium, we are all connected throughout the world. And again, it is in my energy that I affect the world as a whole, because I can't change the fact that I'm sharing energy with every single person that I come in contact with. And the law of energy says it can neither be created or destroyed, and it continues to go from me on. What the others do with it isn't my business, isn't my job to try to make someone else happy, make someone else understand, be for someone else what they need. I can be for me, and I can do my energetic work to keep my vibration as high as possible. Gratitude work, the shedding of pure love and joy once you get to that swelled heart, emotional, high heart feeling are two things that will raise your vibration and make it so that you are sharing with others regularly that higher vibration. Again, what they choose to do with it is not your business. Your business is to seek the wisdom that is yours. Seek it wherever it may come. Be open, willing, and ready. And that's inviting your angels, guides, companions in to just give you awarenesses, understandings. And remember, most of our guidance comes in our minds, and then we doubt it because we don't believe, or we've been socialized religiously to believe that someone else has more ability to interact with the universe. But I got news for you. Your angels, guides, and companions are very personal, and they are there for your highest and best good. And that is always a connection. I'm open, willing, and ready to be connected to my personal angels, guides, companions. You don't have to know their name. That is not a necessity. But that willingness to receive gives them permission immediately to come in and start helping make this walk just a little bit easier. The last card that came in is the old crone, the wise woman, and the woman who will, feminine energy, help you gain greater wisdom. The croneness is something we definitely want to own, even if we are not necessarily in the crone years of this lifetime. It is seeking that wisdom, and many of the crones are in those latter years. They have the wisdom you are seeking. So I urge you to honor them, listen to them, interact with them. If you are in the wise years, know that the wisdom of your years and the interest in being guided still to offering this world during this lifetime that we are living your wisdom, your unique take on things, because it is a very unique thing. You are not me. I am not you. I'm not like you. How could I possibly be like you? I have lived a very different life. And that's something we might want to hold on to in these very tumultuous times in the world when we're being prompted to be at each other, to be divisive, to be unreceptive to others' considerations and points of view. That is a concerted effort to keep us separated from one another and keep us in division by those powers that were. That darkness, that cabal that has been ruling this world, they are losing grip on the truth of what is happening here. We are the ones showing up now and making the light shine brighter. Remember, you only need to do your inner work, bring your vibration higher. Stop engaging in the things that are keeping you from holding more fearlessness, more joy, more peace, knowing that yes, we are entering this time of great tumultuousness, but it is a must. It has to happen in order to build up in this new way. The darkness does not want this new way built up. They want us to stay at one another's throat. They want us to stay divided. And because, the old saying, divide and conquer. We now want to be accepting and knowing that their point of view is very different from mine because they've lived a very different life and very different past lives. But they want essentially the same thing I want. They want a world where peace is prominent, where abundance, prosperity, everyone has enough, and there is no hierarchy. It is all for everyone. And that is the world we are creating. It is imperative that you do your own inner work now so that your light shines brighter. Remember, a concerted time of gratitude every morning. Set your timer for a minute. And then the shedding of pure love and joy, wherever. It can be on the walls in your house. This is about raising your vibration. So that is what you are sharing. Then your inner light shines brighter. More darkness is forced out. It's that simple. It does not have to be any more complicated than that. You do you. I think we are complete. Again, if this message spoke to you, please like and subscribe to my channel. It will help this bright, high message get out to more people. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.